The front lever is a very difficult exercise that when trained for develops insane upper back and core strength. So whether you achieve it or not, the process itself is very worth it. And that's why I recommend every single one of you, calisthenics athlete or not, should do this movement. Thing is, it can be difficult to allocate a time slot for training it. Many people are weight training enthusiasts or simply training for regular weighted calisthenics. A lot of guys just want to be buff, and the skill work is at the absolute bottom of their list. So what we'll typically see is 2 to 3 sets of max holds at the end of a pull workout. Frequency might be once or twice a week, and I rarely see people going beyond that point. If they do, maybe they have a dedicated skill day, but those are the ones that are very serious. Majority of you, I can pretty much guarantee it, you aren't really treating the front lever seriously. And that's understandable, but if you want to unlock it, I would say that because yes, there is a lot of brute strength involved in the sense that if you have a strong way to pull up, you can probably learn a lot faster. But because there's more of a skill component, we know right off the bat you can increase the frequency. Just like we see in Olympic weightlifting. Think about it. We already know that it's possible to do high frequency pull-ups and push-ups. This is what Pavel is always talking about with his grease in the groove philosophy. You treat the fundamental movements as skills, not pure on high stressor muscle building exercises, even though it'll contribute with the total workload being evolved over time. In the front lever, certainly, if you can do that, you're not weak and you'll build some muscle. So what I'm getting at here is, if you're able to do hundreds and thousands of reps on pull-ups in which you're going through a full range of motion and getting near failure, it's not just isometric, why would you not do a similar philosophy on the front lever? Think about it. How hard could it possibly be on recovery? I'm not going to say that you got to do hundreds of max holds, but a little bit throughout the day is better than not doing it. Heck, even when we talk about high frequency rows, you got guys doing full blown back workouts twice a week, high volume, getting in 15 to 20 sets, close to failure as well. Yet they're still doing additional rows on the side. Cable rows, machine rows, band rows, inverted rows. So you mean to tell me you can do all that, but you can't train for a front lever? Come on, bro, let's stop the excuses. You want to unlock this once and for all? Up that frequency. And the way we can adjust for our experience level is through the variations. I'm not going to tell you to go in and just do negatives with your feet straight out. Work with your current capabilities. If that requires the tuck position, the easiest form, do it. Eventually, you can start lengthening out that leg. So one leg is in, the other one is out. Then you can switch to the straddle position. You don't even have to have your body be completely parallel either. There's also degrees of range of motion. You can be here for a little bit before you finally get into that position. It's going to take some time, and I'm not saying this is fast progress, but it's certainly faster than what you've been used to. By the way, you can also do the front pulls if you choose to. Maybe alternate back and forth and rotate the grips. One workout could be the supinated front lever. The other one could be a wider grip. Or you could mix in the harder styles with the easier versions, depending how you feel that day. Just get one variation in, and it doesn't have to be a tremendous amount of volume. Just do the work with whatever variation appeals to you right now. It can be every day or every other day. It doesn't matter. As long as you stay on this path, you will eventually reap the rewards, and in my opinion, it'll be much sooner than you realize. So enjoy the gains, and for those who've already tried this, let's hear feedback in the comment section. What did you notice from doing grease in the groove on skill movements in general? I want to hear your feedback, and that's it. I'll talk to you next time.